Tēnā koutou katoa everyone, welcome to Finals Day Ngā 2021. My name's Sam Grimshaw here with Ben Owers for the first game of 4. Really excited today, Ben. Beautiful weather. We're at 97% capacity at the COVID level 2 crowd. And we've got some fascinating games coming up today, Ben. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, really looking forward to this game to start the day. I reckon it'll be a ripper, and yeah, like Sam said, great to see a capacity crowd for what we're allowed at Ngā today.
As we see the teams line up, right hand side playing in the sky blue, we've got the Southern men. And all the way from Mid-Canterbury in the green, we've got the Mid-Canterbury boys. First year in the competition, made it all the way to the final. Really good to see the wider Canterbury region joining the competition and adding a lot of value to the games. Callum Hexton and James Mount Stevens are our two umpires for the game. Both still teenagers in their own right. I'll be looking to be tested by both teams, but as two of our strongest umpires in the region, we really look forward to seeing them out there and contributing to what's going to be a fantastic game today. Up for grabs today, we're playing for the Ethel McCrory Division 1 Championship Trophy. Ethel McCrory, long time at Southern and Selwyn man. Fun fact, first time he played hockey, many years ago, bunking Sunday school, joining his mates in the paddock beside church and using sticks and a ball to play a game of hockey, and that's how he got into hockey. So really happy that the family's donated the trophy. Southern been in the final many times, struggling to get across the line in the finals though, so it'll be interesting to see how if they can get across the line today versus this fresh and exciting Mid-Canterbury team. Hammer away. Early turnover by the Southern boys. I think Southern are the favourites coming into this game. Interesting to see if they can hold the ball. Probably the more structured of the teams. Mid-Canterbury probably look to capitalise on the turnovers. Probably a little bit more flamboyant with the ball, looking to go forward more often than not.
Yeah, a couple of good turnovers here from Southern. Good breakaway here. Great opportunity to start the game. Early shot from young Matt Fairhill. Second shot, just wide there from Noah Avery, but really good start for the Southern boys. Quite a useful lineup there for the striker lineup there for the Southern boys. Sam, two schoolboys, both Matt Fairhill and Noah Avery. Two good young up-and-comers in the Southern club.
Yeah, great to see the two boys up there playing for the Canterbury Under-18 team at the national tournament earlier on this season. Looking to be outmatched for age compared to the Mid-Canterbury team, but CEO Shane Manaford back there on the ball for Southern, looking to up the average age for Southern. Turnover from Shane. Won't be happy with the start there. Mid-Canterbury looking to attack early. Early crash ball. Harmlessly over the sideline there.
Really exciting start here, Sam. Both teams playing aggressive style of hockey, going direct, going forward. See if Southern look to slow it down a bit here. Oh, great long pass all the way up the field from the left pocket. See if they can make something of this here. Well defended by Mid-Canterbury, and I believe that's the veteran captain at the back, Sam Moore. He'll be looking to provide a real strong defensive platform for the Mid-Canterbury boys today.
Mid-Canterbury looking to be playing in a bit of a back three formation to get this game going. Usually that promotes extra player into the midfield. Looking to play through the middle of the field. He's been a little bit vulnerable at the back, but they can play it well, hold the ball well. It shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, there's a lot of midfield movement there, Sam. The boys look like they're doing a lot of crossover leads and the likes, which will mean that the Southern boys are going to have to work hard to stay organised, stay on their men, and do a lot of yards. So interesting to see how that plays out throughout the game.
Yeah, talking to the manager of the Mid-Canterbury boys as we see them going forward again here, around the right-hand flank. Scott Marshall looking for a wee chip and chase. Body checked by the defender, free hit awarded. Yeah, Mid-Canterbury looking to settle down early. Early goals are key to this game, penetrating the circle, well cut out by Southern. And here's the young gun, Noah Avery, looking to attack. Sam Moore stalking him down the sideline. Noah looking to beat him with his pace. Well crashed in. Yeah, Mid-Canterbury boys, Ben, they could be off to an early start. I've heard from the manager, a lot of them are up milking, calving, lambing. So should be wide-eyed, ready to go. Might foul them towards the end of the game, Ben, but hey, these boys from Mid-Canterbury are pretty tough.
Oh, and an early deflection just past the narrow post there. Southern looking dangerous early, but yeah, like you said, Sam, I wouldn't be surprised if these Mid-Canterbury boys have been up for a while already, doing some mahi for the day. So good to see them down here, and like we said, so good to have them in the comp this year. They've really added a lot to the Div 1 comp, so exciting to see them in the final. Game's just slowing down a little bit here. I think both teams started pretty at a quick pace. Both teams are going to get a little bit more control now. Southern probably having slightly the better of the position. Southern employing mainly a back four shape here, looking to play quite wide and create some inside channels there. Shane just looked to hit through the middle.
Yeah, Mid-Canterbury boys falling back pretty deep to start with. Don't want to give Southern too much room to push forward. The experience of Jono Pooch lined up ready to come onto the field, add a bit of wisdom to the strike line. Yeah, Mid-Canterbury don't seem to mind being too deep in defence. Again, they look to counter-attack on the turnover. Hayden Sinclair, Mid-Canterbury boy, used to be a boarder at St. Bede's College here in Christchurch. It's great to see some good family connections in the Mid-Canterbury team. About 3 or 4 sets of brothers. Might add a little bit of extra connection. Looking to crash. Shea Medford, he'll be there all day. Top of the circle, picking off those long balls. Looking to find Johnny Pooch up the front. Southern, big breakaway. 1-on-1 with the goalie. How's this going to hit? Coming pretty wide. And he's made it! Goalie's pushed him wide. Doesn't matter. The young gun's happy to pull the trigger, Ben.
Yeah, great finish there, I believe, from Zach Kershaw. First year in the club, moving up from studying in Otago at Otago University last year. Brother to Carlos Kershaw, who was playing for the Southern CPL men last year. So good to see Zach out there performing.
Fantastic early goal for the Southern boys. Again, it could be the impact of Jono Pooch coming on. Centre striker in the fluorescent orange.
Yeah, he definitely brings some experience to the side, Sam. There's a spine through the Southern Sluggers lineup of very experienced players, with Shane at the back, Richie through the middle, and then Jono up front. So interesting to see how they look to utilise those guys today. Good turnover here from Mid-Canterbury though. Again, Hayden Sinclair causing a bit of trouble for Southern in the middle there. Bit of confusion there, but Mid-Canterbury away. Another good attacking 25 penetration. Driving through the right circle edge. Good defending though from Southern to keep them out.
9.5 minutes to go in the first quarter of play. Excuse the technical glitch to get the game underway. The scoreboard's missing at the moment. We've got the team working hard to get us back online. Southern up 1-0. 9 minutes left in the first quarter. In Mid-Canterbury, they won't be worried going down being early. I know they went down in the semi-final early against Carlton Redcliffs. I think at one stage down by a couple of goals. Happy to get the way back into the game and force a shootout. So this won't deter the boys. Well picked off, Tim Hartford there. Again, another boy from Christchurch bringing back to the homeland in Mid-Canterbury.
Yeah, good to see a few of the Christchurch locals, or ex-locals, going back and playing for Mid-Canterbury. Definitely holding off here, the Mid-Canterbury boys. It's sort of a three-quarter press. Sort of waiting to see how the Southern boys are going to play around the back. They've done a pretty good job of shutting down the long pass of Shane Manderford at the back so far. Sure that'll be part of their game plan today.
Yeah, talking to Shane pre-game, he's a little bit nervous. Here last night watching the schoolboys final, he was pacing around a wee bit, thinking about his game. It could be playing on his mind with his long balls getting intercepted. It'll be interesting to see if he can bring it back together. James Mount-Stevens not happy with the back tackling. Great to see James asserting some early dominance.
Nice strong whistle there to get attention of the boys.
Beautiful overpass over the top to Hayden Sinclair. They call him Chuck. Just couldn't quite put it away at the goal there. Eli Avery making a nice calm save. The Mid-Canterbury boys will be happy to get in the circle, just want to make the most of it. Daniel Bennett looking back. Sam Moore, the captain, weighing up his options. In Southern looking to employ a bit of a half-court press. Again, crucial turnover by one of the young guns. Shane Manderford calling for the ball, looking for a transfer. And Sinclair is ever looking to back tackle nicely. Oh, Shane Manderford, he's hurt. No.
Not looking good at the back there for Shane, but Southern still with possession of the ball in their 10-25.
Huge moment in the game, Ben. Shane Manderford limping around at halfway. Crash ball for Southern, harmlessly over the sideline. Really interested to see how Shane's going to fight back from this one, Ben.
It looks like he's going to push on there, Sam. I think he'll just try to rub it off, but we'll walk it off, but we'll see how he goes. High press here from Southern, trying to keep Mid-Canterbury in that back right pocket.
Southern strikers doing really well on the press. Turnovers, touching the ball, getting in the way. And here we go, Mid-Canterbury looking to go quick.
It's that last pass from Mid-Canterbury letting them down, Sam, but if they can get a hold of that last pass breaking the 25 here, they're going to be put Southern under some real pressure here. So it'll be interesting to see how they go as the game wears on. I think, as everyone knows, both teams probably haven't played too much hockey in the last month, so it might just take that first quarter or first half to really get things going today. Standard have been really high so far though, so we'll be looking forward to see both teams improve as we go on.
Down in the corner, been Sam Moore, Jono Pooch. There's a century of years between them, Ben, I think, possibly.
Definitely some great experience here from both those guys. As you see there, experience to experience, Jono to Manderford.
Manderford's looking good, he's looking good. Sam Moore tidying up again as usual. Shane seems to have recovered from that early instead of an injury. It might have been more of a knock to the knee from the Mid-Canterbury striker pressing back on him.
Yeah, just a bit of a bruise, soft tissue there, I reckon, Sam. I think he'll be good to go.
Maybe a hematoma.
Yeah. Again, experience to experience.
Five minutes left in the first quarter. Southern still up 1-0. Looking to control the ball around the back. Shane Manderford in the middle. Great wee pop pass from the Southern defender. Awesome Payne again looking back, controlling the ball. Bit of a breakdown, but it's not going to hurt them.
Good to see you. Good to see your goalkeeper get out there and kick it around the back.
Great awareness, isn't it?
Yeah. Obviously not on purpose, but well responded to. Again,
Southern are crafty, Ben. It could have been on purpose.
I've always thought you should be utilising that goalkeeper in your backing around, Sam, but no one seems to have really employed that tactic yet. Coach, I believe that's Cam Moore, is it, coming in the sideline there? Another vastly experienced Southern player. A lot of these Southern boys, the older boys, have moved through from playing a number of years in CPL down to Div 1, and it's great to see because it's really strengthened up this Div 1 side and created a really big mix of youth and experience.
Yeah, great progression from the club. Been in the final probably the last 3 or 4 years. The old foes Carlton Redcliffs losing to Mid-Canterbury in the semi-final. So Southern will be buoyed by that. But again, as I said earlier on, being that I don't think Southern have beaten Mid-Canterbury this season. Trying to approach the early cross.
Been a bit of an interesting comp from what I've heard, Sam. The Div 1 boys, a lot of mixed results with teams. Not Carlton Redcliffs probably were the favourites to be in the final, but they obviously got beaten by Mid-Canterbury, and Southern and Mid-Canterbury both coming in second and third, and mixing a few results each way throughout the comp. So, and even a few of the lower play sides getting a couple of wins against the top sides this year. So again, good comp.
Yeah, I believe Southern pay most of their tributes to the early loss they had to Marist Div 1 in the season, Ben, out at main power Rangiora. Marist came out very hard at that. Conceded probably even losses after that, but they really put Southern in their place and motivated them to get better in the season.
Yeah, I think if there's one, I've talked to Bryce Smith, the coach, a little bit for Southern. There's one thing he said is that loss to Marist was critical to the team's season.
Here we go, Mid-Canterbury, great midfield turnover, crash ball. Oh, no one ahead of him though. Great turnover. Again, as we talked about, Ben, capitalise when they get in the circle. Some really good chances.
Yeah, getting a lot of good go forward ball into their team 25. It's just that last pass or last play into the circle. Medford on the ball again. You've got to watch out for those long passes through the middle of the field. He's really good at disguising that ball. And good pick up there from young Matty Fairhills. Good to see him back out there after a little bit of time on the sideline with a really unfortunate injury. But great to see him out there in the final.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Again, Southern looking a little bit more comfortable at the back now once they settle down. Mid-Canterbury seems to be picking them off nicely in the midfield.
Yeah, that hold-off style certainly working well for them there because they can pick up those long balls, give themselves a bit more time. Or good touch clearance. Good to see Eli Avery in the goal there, confident to come out and give that ball a boot into one of his fellow players. Good controlled pass. Again, Sam Moore at the back, just cleaning up the scraps and giving that Mid-Canterbury team a really good defensive standpoint. But again, just a turnover high up the field for Mid-Canterbury, giving Southern the opportunity to just hold the ball around the back.
1 minute left in the first quarter. Just want to make a quick mention to the Mid-Canterbury Hockey Committee, James Tavernell, the president down there. Really pushed hard to get these Mid-Canterbury was in the comp, and it's really paid dividends. Improved their hockey down in the Mid-Canterbury, giving their better players the opportunity to play hockey in Christchurch. It's a great asset to the Mid-Canterbury, and we really appreciate James Tavernell's input, Ben.
Yeah, full credit to that Mid-Canterbury Executive Committee for making a few changes down there this year. I believe moving their regular comp to the midweek format, and then moving, welcoming a team up here with intentions hopefully to get a women's team around here in the future. So great to see that the work that committee's put in is paying off. Awesome to see these guys out here today.
30 seconds left in the first quarter. So they're not too aggressive. Great overhead. Not many players forward for Mid-Canterbury though. Only one player in the attacking half. With that ball over the baseline, we probably will see the clock slowly run down into the quarter time break. Shay Medford taking a quick spell off the field. As we get a little bit of ice onto the knee. Quick turnover. The clock could be against them. 6 seconds left in the quarter. Southern doing well to run it into the corner.
There it is, the end of our first quarter today. First match of the day down at Napunawai. Like we said, great goal to start the game off from Zach Kershaw. Southern probably having the slight better of that first quarter, but Mid-Canterbury are well in the game here. They've got to make a bit more of those attacking 25 entries. We're in for an exciting last 3 quarters here.
As we mentioned at the start of the broadcast, been 4 great games of hockey today. Obviously the Div 1 men's on at the moment, followed by the Div 1 women's final, 12 p.m. Hereward versus Carlton Redcliffs. followed by the CPL men's final, 2 p.m. Again, Carlton Redcliffe's in that final, playing against High School Old Boys. High School Old Boys struggled the last few seasons, looking to see them, great to see them back in the finals fold. And to round out the day, we're going to be having the CPL Women's Final. Maris Mermaids, first time in the final, coming up against the really well-drilled Heelwood Huntresses. Heelwood always fare well in the playoffs in the CPL Women's. So it's going to be an exciting day of hockey. Anyone that wants to follow the live streams, jump on the Canterbury Hockey Facebook page. We've got the individual live streams for each game. Brought to you by CelloSport. Big thank you to the game day sponsors, Polytan. Really helping build a magnificent facility down here at Ngāpunawai.
Yeah, don't forget those watching at home as well to put your comments on for your first goal scorer in each game. I don't know if anyone put down Zach Kershaw today, but I regret not putting him down. I would put my money on him actually. So if anyone
easy
did,
money, Ben.
Yeah,
Easy money.
I've made an absolute mistake there, but the next 3 games today, make sure you do tag your first, who you think's going to be the first goal scorer, and you'll both go in the draw to win a voucher if that person is the first goal scorer.
CPL men's game, Ben. Who are you eyeing up for the first goal scorer?
Oh, if Old Boys can get a corner early, you've got to back Jack Gilbert after the way they finished the semi-final. He'll be still revved up from that, I reckon.
Saw the boys down here, late night training session Thursday night, High School Old Boys penalty corner session. Carlton 50-metre pass by Medford. Again, finding Noah Avery. Oh, well kept out by Jacob Gray. That would have been a crucial early goal for Southern.
Yeah, that long pass again. Just catching mid-Canterbury out. That's the thing. There's been a few turnovers after a long pass, but you only need a few of them to come off. And Noah Avery again creating some good play off that good receive from the long ball. Good veteran move there by Richard Chenoweth in the middle there. Again, a vastly experienced player.
Looking to transfer. Looks a wee bit defensive, but I think they'll be happy, Ben. McKenna just sinking back. Going to pick off those long balls from Shane. Don't look overly threatening at the moment. Sam Moore keeping them in the corner pocket. A little bit of a hobble from Shane, Ben.
Yeah, he's quite.
Don't know if that's a constant thing or just for this game.
I think there's a few boys out there that'll be feeling it early, feeling it after a month off, and then getting back into quite a tough week 10 days of training. I know the Southern boys had a wee warm-up game, but it's hard to replicate the intensity of a game like this, especially in a final.
Interesting to see mid-Canterbury not looking to push too many players forward, being in the attacking half again on that outlet. One player over halfway at the moment. Really going to be hard to string passes together with that congested midfield.
Yeah, it looks like they're really relying on to get the ball into the midfield and get some really fast ball carriers to carry the ball forward at pace. At the moment, that's got to find that midfield target, though, to be able to do that. Southern will be pretty happy with them sort of condensing things back.
Three-quarter press working well, forcing Southern to go back. And Canterbury look to regroup. Hayden Sinclair putting pressure on Medford. Again, that's going to be the key to the game, picking off those long balls.
A double turnover here, though. They really can't afford to do that mid-Canterbury, especially after these long balls with everyone making their way back. Good circle entry. Oh, great build-up play there from Southern again, just past that narrow post. Good positioning there from Noah Avery, just unable to get that shot quite on target there, but good play from Southern.
Yeah, Noah Avery leading goal scorer, I believe, for the under-18 B boys.
Yeah, he's another player. Unfortunately, he's had some injury niggles earlier throughout the year, but it's good to see him back out there now and playing well. And like you said, Sam, I believe he had a really good under-18s campaign, so good to see him out there playing well on the final. Shane again, just carrying the ball out of the back. Looking a bit shorter there now, but unfortunately the Southern mid-Canterbury just defending well there and getting a good turnover. Bit of confusion there, but the umpire's keeping control here. Tim Harford down the right-hand side, but good tackle there from Garth out there from the Southern defender.
Doing a great job being actually James Paul Stevens and Cullum on the whistle. as I said earlier, probably younger than most of the players out there. There's two of our stronger umpires, up-and-coming umpires. We really trust them to do the game today. They're doing fantastic so far.
Yeah, great to see them both working well out there today, Sam. Oh, the overhead, I think, was the attempt there from Johnny. Didn't quite pay off, but...
I think Johnny needs to get a little bit lower Ben on those overheads. Use his knees a bit more. His smiles on his face still, Ben. He's having fun out there.
Yeah, he definitely is, Sam. I don't think he was down to play at the start of the season. I think someone had to twist his arm, but from what I've heard, he's definitely enjoyed it.
This could be about the sixth or seventh season he hasn't decided to play, but then been roped in week 2 of the season.
Yeah, I think it's a tactic, isn't it?
I think the man with the rubber arm, he always skips pre-season. Pretends like he doesn't care, then he's back in week 2.
Yep, I think it's the case, Sam. Wouldn't be surprised if it's the same thing again next year. A lot of long ball just being hit away here from Mid-Canterbury.
I think not having players up there, Ben, is really hampering the long ball. You're not going to have players pushing forward. The long ball's probably not going to prove too much dividends. You're looking to press in the pocket.
Yeah, I guess...
Shane Manafort not known for his overheads. More of a sweeper.
Yeah, absolutely, Sam. I think 90% of the time you'll see the ball swept forward.
Round of applause for Stephen Avery, I think it has been in the crowd, finding the ball for them.
Yeah, apologies.
On his hands and knees.
You might not be able to see that on the camera, but it's some great fielding down there from one of our spectators. Manafort again on the ball, implementing that sweep pass again. That back 4 shape from Southern really can stretch him out, but a good midfield turnover from Mid-Canterbury.
This is when they've got to push players forward, Ben. Get the midfield turnover, get their strikers high in the circle. Get Hayden Sinclair to find them up there. Great aggression shown by both teams in the corner. James Mount Stevens happy to let them play. Really good to see a bit of contact, Ben. Shows the teams want that ball.
Yeah, good to see in that situation, Sam. Nothing in that, just both players equally fighting for the ball. Really good. A big pocket press here from Mid-Canterbury, trying to put a bit more pressure on.
A few minutes to go until we reach the halfway point of the game. Southern still up 1-0.
Yeah.
Not a lot of chances in this quarter. No, Obi with one run, good chance. Apart from that, a little bit of a ding-dong battle in the midfield.
Yeah, quite a few midfield turnovers here, Sam, but both teams will be reasonably happy, I think. Again, Southern implementing that high seagull and
very high striker, Ben.
Good use of the overhead there, but unfortunately not picked up.
Planning on making your way down here, Ben. If you've got a ticket for these last few finals games, sure you to wrap up warm. A brisk 8 degrees at the moment in the grandstand. Oh, Shane Manafort, very high. A little bit of blood coming out of the nose there. Again, he hastily retreats.
Good build-up play there from Southern, but unfortunately that last pass not paying off. Yeah, I think as you mentioned, Sam, definitely rug up warm. It's pretty cold.
Unusual for Napunawai to be this sort of brisk temperature, but we've got a catering in the box with distributing coffees and hot food up the top of the grandstand. Definitely bring your FPOS card. I, for one, Ben, will be ordering a coffee at half-time.
Yep, I think it's needed, eh? Warm that body up.
I'm picking with the scoreline, Ben, at the moment. I'll be on my feet by the end of this game.
Yeah, certainly a tight contest here, Sam. Especially if we can see Mid-Canterbury get a couple of results here. And it's just a penalty corner or something to put some pressure on. Good step up there in the midfield from Logan Elkins.
Mid-Canterbury good at pushing them into those pockets. Not a huge threat once they get to the corner.
Yeah, definitely defending the head of the circle well, aren't they? Looks like a free hit there for Southern, though. I don't think we've seen a penalty corner yet in this game, have we, Sam? So, like we've said, there's been a few good attacking circle penetrations, but a lot of the game's been played in the midfield. Well, unfortunately, the reverse stick pass just doesn't come off.
Tough skill that one, Ben, the reverse crash ball. I'll talk around the country at the moment how we can teach our juniors to use that reverse stick shot better. There's some regions, Ben, not letting the kids do it actually in games. Controversial, but I think it's the right call for safety, Ben, as judged by our senior players still not being executed correctly.
Yeah, it's certainly an interesting one, Sam. Certainly an interesting one. I think my personal opinion is we definitely want to let our young players explore that reverse side pass, but we'd do not want to put too much of an emphasis on it. End of the day, they're probably going to go out and practice it anyway because that's what they see our top players and international players do and score. So they're going to go out and practice. So I reckon if our coaches get the fundamentals right and let those kids go out there and explore that in their own time, and then bring it in once they've got a really good, strong base of basic skills. Oh, again, the reverse. We've just been talking about it.
I think the umpire's been 3 key strategies for the umpires: fun, fair, and safe. Obviously, that safety element. The umpires are not happy if it's safe. They will always blow it up against the attacking team.
Yeah, certainly, Sam, and that's often where that reverse one gets put to question, doesn't it? Even sometimes just on the wind-up. Is it safe? Sometimes not, depending on the players around you. So,
7 minutes to go in the second quarter. Again, crash ball being employed.
Yeah, both teams using a lot of long passing here. It'd be good to see someone just shorten it up for a little bit, just to change the flow of the game.
I do not think Shane's our man to shorten up. They've been on the ball at the moment.
Well, he's picked out a good short pass there, Sam, to young Matt Fairhill.
Crowd calling for a
Have
corner.
we got our first corner? No, play
Umpire
on.
Callum Hickson happy to let it play.
Good boy play through there from Logan Elkins again. Oh, great control there from Cam Moore to keep the ball in. Southern really putting Mid-Canterbury under pressure here now. But again, Mid-Canterbury up to the challenge. I'll tell you what, I'm impressed with Mid-Canterbury's defence here, Sam. They're really doing a good job at protecting that circle edge, and any ball that Southern get in there, they're under pressure pretty much the whole time.
Ediford pushing through well from the back. Looking for a quick free hit.
Playing really high here, Sam. I don't know if this is coach tactic or him just taking charge here from the back, but he's almost looks like he's pushing the centre half for a little bit here.
Crucial turnover. Met couldn't quite find a strike against Southern, looking threatening. I think, as you mentioned earlier, Ben, Southern coached by Bryce Smith in the CPL final later on today.
Yeah, great to have Bryce Smith a part of the Southern club. Actually, he's now a high school old boys man playing CPL for them, and he'll be looking forward to his final day today. But
right now, mind on the job.
Oh, absolutely. I think this is his third year coaching the Southern Div 1 boys, so appreciate all of his work and effort so far.
We've 3 years, 3 finals, no wins so far, possibly.
Yeah,
So this could be the day with Southern up 1-0, 5 minutes to go before half time.
yeah, I think you'll certainly be hoping this is the day, Sam, and looking promising so far. But like we said, if Mid-Canterbury can just get 1 or 2 chances here and get one in to go in the goal, it's going to change things big time.
Like Mid-Canterbury pushing into a bit of a back four at the moment, looking to go around the Southern boys. Matt Fairhill pushing out for Southern.
Yeah,
Looking to split the defenders.
Mid-Canterbury playing a really deep shape here, obviously trying to stretch Southern out, make them do the work, make them do the extra yards up front.
Huge bomb there by the right defender for Southern. Finding Matt Fairhill up in the attacking 23. Using the skills.
Oh, he
Would have liked an advantage there, I think, Ben.
He would have, but no complaints, just gets on with it, which is great to see. Oh, and there it is. There is our first penalty corner of the game, and it looks like it was for hitting the ball away after the whistle.
I think there'd be no other choice really from umpire Callum Hickson.
No, I completely agree, Sam. I think it's a great call from him. You can't allow a defender to hit the ball away and slow down that play. When you're an attacking team, you want that ball as quick as you can.
Didn't look malicious, but clumsy. Would have deserved a penalty corner.
Yep, nice strong whistle, penalty corner. Well umpired, I reckon.
Where do you see Southern's threats on this penalty corner?
Yeah, I'm just having a look here, mate. It looks like Medford not on the field, so you're probably not looking at that sweep. Richie, well, I'd be looking at a variation here, I reckon. Maybe into that wide right. Oh, good running, though, from Mid-Canterbury. That's good, brave first running. It's a reset, but that's fine. That's exactly what you want from your first run. I'm sure the goalkeeper, Jacob Gray, will be happy with that.
It looked like he was trying to drag flick. Not one of their usual flickers, Ben, is he?
Oh, not that I'm aware of here, Sam. He's a pretty experienced man, though. I wouldn't be surprised if he can just put that ball right on the spot.
I believe with that month off, possibly he could have been in the backyard, on his trade. There goes Southern looking to capitalise.
Oh, there it is.
And Ben, I will eat my lunch.
We just talked about it. We just talked about Richie at home in the month off. I'm sure he was practicing in the backyard with his young kids who are passionate hockey players. So showing them how it's done.
Again, well positioned, good height, good speed actually, Ben. Might have been beating Jacob Gray for pace there.
It was, yeah. I wonder if it caught Jacob Gray off guard a little bit, maybe thinking it was going to go low, and it just came a bit higher.
McHenry looking to bounce back.
Yeah, being 2-0 down now. Be interesting to see. There's a couple minutes left, or just over 2 minutes left in this second quarter. Be interesting to see what McHenry do here. Southern will be definitely looking to just control the game and keep that 2-goal lead going into half-time. Pressure here from Mid-Canterbury. Good to see strikers just propping in front, putting pressure on.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see if Mid-Canterbury press a little bit more aggressively. Not at the moment. I think they might hold out this 2 minutes, get to half-time, 2-0 down. Really look to change the tactic, be a bit more aggressive.
Good breach to the left-hand side here. Logan Elkins. Oh, and that midfield pass across the field. Dangerous pass. Didn't pay off, but Southern have maintained possession. Oh, great pick there from, I believe that's Noah Avery again. He's playing well out there today. Good circle entry.
Great advantage by Callum Hickson with the foot.
Again, good defending from Mid-Canterbury. Really putting pressure on as soon as they're in that circle. That long pass there from Mid-Canterbury, unfortunately not paying off again. Just need those to target tie up the field. One minute 20 left to play here. Ball across to Shane Matterford in the middle of the field again. Probably going to look long here. Likes to carry forward and pick against the grain of play as he's done.
McHenry foot there, Ben. Proved dividends for Shane, that long ball.
Yeah, again, he's
1 minute left, Ben, in the half.
He's really good at disguising that long pass. So quite often you think you've got him covered, then he'll put it through your feet or against the grain of play. So as he's just done there, picked the foot out on the way through. Southern putting some pressure on here. Last minute of play. Definitely taking charge of the second quarter here. Interesting to see if Southern are going to keep pushing here for the third goal. They're just going to hold it. Another attacking 25 free hit here. Looks like Jono Pooch on the ball. Overhead again. Experience to experience. Pooch to Matterford. Oh, turnover. Here we go. 1-on-1. Danger player for Mid-Canterbury. I believe that's Hayden Sinclair, is it?
Yep, 20
Great
seconds left in
carry
half.
on the
1-on-1. Eli Avery. Matterford tracking back.
Oh.
Well saved, Eli Avery.
Great touch from Eli, but again, the danger of Sinclair. There's a few complaints going on there, but James is happy for the game to go.
5 seconds left. McHenry boys attacking. Oh, corner. And the Hooter sounds in the background, Ben.
Yeah, great composed play there from Mid-Canterbury to get a result out of that. It was welcome back at home, ladies and gentlemen. Apologies for the technical difficulties there. We just had our stream cut out, but we're back on board. No change to score, still 2-1.
Mid-Canterbury coming out hot after that goal right on half-time. Really putting some energy back into the game, Ben.
Yeah, real momentum swinger, that one to finish off the half. Be looking to add another one here, but Southern putting the pressure on. Good chance for Southern here to get some early momentum in this third quarter. Looks like long corner there, call there from James Paul Mount Stevens. Southern committing high number of players forward. Mid-Canterbury sagging off a bit here, but starting to put a bit of pressure on. Again, being aware of that long ball from Shane Matterford at the back. There is that long ball. Oh, good pass through the well left by Jacob Gray in the goal. Just no one there for Southern really threatening a deflection, so Mid-Canterbury happy to let that go. We breakaway outlet here from Mid-Canterbury. Again, good keeping from the other end. This time Eli Avery letting the ball go over the baseline. Again, Southern implementing the back four shape here. Waikato man Tom Vosper at the back there with Shane Matterford playing around the shape, but turnover here. Good attacking play here from Mid-Canterbury, but well defended again from Southern. Knocking that ball over the baseline, not intentionally, so definitely not a penalty corner, but long corner here for Mid-Canterbury. Again, Sam Moore playing at the back, quite deep here, trying to pull Southern out. Southern to be happy with that, good midfield turnover. Just missing that connection down the line there.
Been really impressed, Ben, with James Mount Stevens and Callum Haxton on the whistle today. I think we've mentioned a few times, two young boys out there, young men out there, really controlling this game well and letting the players show their skills.
Yeah, I think I've been impressed, Sam, with that sort of the lack of time that we've seen them, which is almost a good thing sometimes. You want your umpires obviously to be there and be in control, but if they're not seen, then they're almost doing their job better. Again. Southern putting that high press on there into that right pocket, but Mid-Canterbury able to get a free hit and work their way up the field. Good skills there out of that right pocket, but the second defender comes in and picks up the ball. Canterbury pretty direct here, looking to go up the channel. Here we are now around the back through Sam Moore.
Canterbury into the back three again, looking to push players through the midfield.
Yeah, quite a wide back three here, Sam. So looking to really stretch it out in that back three shape.
This is where a turnover, Ben. Turnover to Southern, straight through the middle. A little bit exposed to the back Mid-Canterbury.
There it is, Sam. There we are. Does
we're off.
Under a bit of pressure.
Well cut down there by the Mid-Canterbury defender. Oh, seemed to have squeezed through here, Ben. Nicholas Hampton on the ball in the pocket. Looking to put Sam Moore in the mixer, and he has. Driving the baseline, well played by Mid-Canterbury. Again, looking pretty calm at the back, Ben. Not looking too unsettled.
No, it definitely impressed me how settled they are at the back there, and they always seem to have pressure on the ball carrier, which is good to see. Again, the overhead not quite being picked up there.
Hey, only 7 minutes left in the quarter, Ben. Doesn't time fly when you're having fun?
Yeah, absolutely, Sam. It's been a good game so far, and 2-1. It's a dangerous scoreline for Southern to be ahead. You never know, because sometimes when there comes one goal, there's normally another to follow, so they'll be looking to make sure they're next to score.
Next to score is crucial, Ben. Mid-Canterbury pushing through the midfield on the turnover. Lovely one-touch pass by the striker. I think there's more goals in this game, Ben.
Yeah, I agree, Sam. I'll be highly surprised if there's not another goal going onto that scoreboard today.
Mid-Canterbury looking to push through. Shane Matterford down on his knees. Will he get back up again? Yes, he does, luckily for the Southern boys.
Implementing the long barrier approach here, Sam. Good when it works, but just got to be careful with that. Umpires will be watching for that as the game goes on.
Ooh. Mid-Canterbury looking to get a touch on the ball. Couldn't quite find it. And this is moving quarter. Coaches Brad Gowen and Bryce Smith would have had some good words at half-time. Great to see Mid-Canterbury looking a bit more aggressive in this half. Well picked off there, Ben. I believe there was Tim Hartford again. Nope, Daniel Bennett, I believe. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, one of the Bennett brothers, I believe. A couple of them out there today. Good midfield post up there from Dawson Payne, just knocking the ball around the back. Southern looking to extend their right half a little bit here, but they haven't been able to find him yet. Good dangerous outletting strategy if they can get him the ball above the advantage line. See now Southern implementing quite a deep shape around the back. Be interesting to see if they look to get that ball out of that left pocket. As they do there, Nathan Barmer passing the ball.
Here comes the wide transfer from Medford. Right half overloaded well up here. Couldn't quite find him well. Pressed. Scott Marshall cutting off the line. Really good play. And that's what Mid-Canterbury are looking for. Force them to go backwards. Medford on the ball. Keeping it calm. And that searching pass is what Mid-Canterbury are looking for, Ben. Hold. James Mount-Stevens not happy. First green card of the game. Noah Avery. Again, 2 minutes on the sideline, Ben, for the green card. This is where Mid-Canterbury will look to push players forward.
Yeah, we just talked about umpires being quiet out there today and not having too much influence in the game, but I think that's a good call there from JP or James Paul, just to get make sure there's control. You'd like to see that green card given away early rather than giving out something bigger later on the game without the warning. So good umpiring again from our two young boys out there.
Yeah, for our viewers new to hockey, the green card, a bit of a warning card. 2 minutes on the sideline. More of a, hey, let's cut that out. Let's get back into the game.
Mid-Canterbury here with another Taking 25 free hit out to that man at the back, Sam Moore. Brother Matt Moore used to play a lot for Selwyn Hockey Club, and I'm sure Matt Moore would have played a few games with a few of those Southern sluggers out there. Matherford for sure, John O'Pooch no doubt. So a bit of familiarity playing against his brother and Sam Moore.
Medford there with the poker face spin, kicked it 3 to 4 times, looked to dribble out of defence unnoticed. Not phasing Callum Hexel on the whistle though. In Southern looking to drop back deeper, Ben. Maybe with the man down, just looking to soak up those 2 minutes.
Yeah, I think that'll be the tactic here, Sam. They'll be looking to get back to 11 men on the pitch before they do too much attacking or high pressing here. Gives Mid-Canterbury a really good chance to put some pressure on though. It's not quite able to get through that really condensed hotline towards the goal.
Now, I think with that extra man, Ben, they need to be less direct, more creative around the outside. Use that extra man to their advantage. Southern is going to crowd the top of the circle. Mid-Canterbury going to put that crash full away, look to be a bit more creative. Yeah, just as I'm speaking, around the outside we go.
Yeah, too right, Sam.
Quickly taken, great tempo from Mid-Canterbury. Finding the ball in the circle. Well played by Eli Avery.
Yeah, good to see goalkeeper first to the ball there. That's well defended.
Good presence in the circle, isn't he, the big man?
He is, yeah. You want to see those goalkeepers come out to a play like that and get a touch on it rather than just waiting in their goal. There's always a fine line. You don't want to come out too far or too early, but he did well there. Mid-Canterbury playing the ball in the back, and just an unforced error there from the boys. They'll be a little bit disappointed with that.
Set Southern back to the full complement, I think, Ben.
Yeah, looks like it, Sam. They're straight on the attack here. Unfortunately from Southern, another unforced error for them. So both teams maybe starting to feel a little bit of fatigue here after that month off. They'll be both looking forward to that three-quarter break just to catch your breath, reset. But we still do have 1:30 left in this third quarter, so it'll be interesting to see if anyone can take advantage of that time. Southern again holding off a little bit here, probably not as pressing as hard as they were earlier in the game. Probably a testament to Mid-Canterbury getting a bit of momentum here. They've broken the press here and they've put a long ball through. Is it going to be picked up? Oh, great commitment to get that ball across the goal there. Scott Marshall there was a great effort to go. Pick that ball up, I think almost a one-hand receive, and then hit the ball across the face of the goal. Well diving. Good effort from him, and that's going to help inspire the Mid-Canterbury boys here.
Shane Medford taking his time in the corner, retrieving the ball. In 50 seconds left in the quarter, Ben. And Southern will be happy to go in probably 2-1 still. We saw a green card before for a similar tackle, so Mid-Canterbury lucky to keep the player on.
There'll be something to watch out for as the match goes on with that green card being given. If they continue to infringe in that way, we will see yellow. Oh, and the touch here on to Cam Moore driving up. He's a vastly experienced man and he's controlled the ball well into the circle. But again, good defending from Mid-Canterbury just to keep that ball out. 10 seconds left on the clock. Do we have enough time for one more opportunity? Mid-Canterbury going up the right-hand side here. One more crash ball. They might have a chance. And there we have it, end of the third quarter. No goals added, but an exciting quarter nonetheless. Mid-Canterbury, I'd potentially say, nearly having the better of that quarter, Sam.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we come out in the final quarter, Ben. Obviously, Mid-Canterbury, a lot of the boys up early this morning, making the commute after work this morning. So only a quick 2 minutes on the sideline for the break. Be interesting to see if we have Mid-Canterbury come out with or without a goalkeeper, Ben. Maybe they'll bring him off sometime soon, put the extra field player on, look to push forward. Just one more goal is all they need, as we saw in the semi-final. Happy to get into a shootout. They backed themselves, I think, Ben.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see, Sam. It's always a big call taking a goalkeeper off, and different coaches have different strategies around when to do it. I would be surprised if they took them off now, but you never know. You never know. I think the goalkeeper, Jacob Gray, also done quite a bit of umpiring this year, Sam, am I right?
Yeah, another great addition to the Canterbury hockey community. Jacob Gray, an up-and-coming umpire. Multiple CPL appearances on the whistle. So he knows his way around. He knows his way around the rule book, Ben. Put him in a shootout. He'll know a few loopholes he can maybe get through.
Yeah, well, let's wait and see if we get to that shootout later on today. Like we've said earlier, I definitely believe there's going to be another goal here at least. Wouldn't be surprised if there's a couple more even. So let's bring on an exciting fourth quarter of hockey. Southern starting with the ball here in this fourth quarter. Shane Mediford on the ball at the moment. Oh, it looks like Mid-Canterbury are pressing quite high here to start the fourth quarter. Good to see. They'll definitely want a goal here early in the fourth quarter to really take the game to Southern. Good pick up there from Shane at the back. Those bobbly balls really hard to trap, especially when you've got a striker running, you're putting pressure on. Southern will keep possession of the ball in their 10-25 there. But again, Mid-Canterbury, good cover defence here.
Be interesting to see if some of these Southern old heads look to control the game, control the tempo. With Mid-Canterbury going to be aggressive, it's going to be a long quarter for Southern if they go into their shells.
Yeah, I'd say the message from Bryce at the quarter break would have been the best way to defend this lead is to score another one, not just hold back and defend a 2-1 lead. So good to see Southern looking to maintain possession of the ball. Up that left-hand side, a harder place to enter the circle. They've done really well. And a great goal. Great goal there to Southern, and I believe that is Zach Kershaw's second for the day. Like I said earlier, if I was to bet on a man to score a goal, it would have been him. I missed out on my chance earlier, but there he is. He scored a brace today, and that is a great result for Southern. Just 2 minutes into that fourth quarter.
Could that pop the Mid-Canterbury bubble? They have to come out fast. Sam Moore controlling the ball. Again, I would not be surprised if the goalie comes off soon. Great searching pull. Stephen Blaine on the ball. Great attacking play down the baseline. He finds the penalty corner. This will be a massive hit back from Mid-Canterbury. Yeah, we saw a well executed variation, Ben, in the just before half time from Mid-Canterbury. Not sure if they've got a flick happening. Sam Moore, up he comes. Surveying his options. I think the call is going to come from Sam, possibly.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see here if they implement the same strategy or even a variation of their 1-2 variation.
Look at the double variation, Ben.
The variation to the variation, Sam, is dangerous. Good opportunity here for Mid-Canterbury. Or the narrow left drag. Oh, just past the narrow post.
See that variation a bit more popular again in the game.
Yeah, it's definitely come back, Sam. We've seen a few teams in Canterbury implement it this year. It does change your running pattern when you're a defensive unit trying to run out. You always anticipate the ball going to the head of the circle. When it doesn't, you have to make changes to your plan. So it does force those defenders to make a decision.
In Mid-Canterbury, looking to press hard. Shea Mediford, no, finding the Mid-Canterbury striker. Richie picking them up and getting them out of trouble. They're going to find Dawson Payne. Right striker on the ball. Umpire James Paul happy to play on.
It's those passes you want to see Mid-Canterbury connect. That midfield transfer, it's good to see that. Good pick up there on the reverse. Unorthodox, but it works. Here's the danger man. Sinclair breaking circle edge. Oh, and Manaford cleans up the scraps at the back. Setting Zach Kershaw off down the side. He's already scored a couple today. Imagine a hat-trick in the final. Turnover though. Oh, and great pass from Mid-Canterbury. Equally good tackle though from Tom Vosper at the back. This game's heating up here, ladies and gentlemen. It's good to see. Mid-Canterbury just building the ball up that right-hand side. Nice wee wing half overload here. Oh, just that last pass again and that attacking 25. A great sub there though. The super sub coming on just in time to receive the ball.
In 12 minutes to go, first final of the day. Ethel McCrory trophy on the line. Southern been to the big dance before. Came away empty-handed. This could be the day today.
Yeah, there's a saying out there, you got to lose a final to win a final. So I'm sure they'll be looking to utilise that experience of having lost a couple to get over the line today. They're in a great position to do it. Just got to hold this exciting Mid-Canterbury team out.
Great to see Mid-Canterbury pushing their strikers a bit higher. They're going to stretch the play. Pushing up the right flank. Quick free hit needed. Off we go. Play restarted.
Yeah, as they've gone down 3-1 here, Sam, it definitely looks like Mid-Canterbury starting to use the dribble a lot more, looking to eliminate players one-on-one. Obviously, Southern, if they can defend well and stay in the contest, they'll be able to nullify that. But so far, Mid-Canterbury have got a bit of reward from it. Is that crossfield long ball. Players asking for a free hit, but not given. And in the end, ball goes out anyway, so no real loss there either way.
Sam Moore calling for the transfer. Not required. Very firm tackle from the Mid-Canterbury player coming through. Southern hold the ball well, looking to find Noah Avery in the pocket. Sam Moore hunting him out there. Great tackle by Sam Moore along the baseline. Flat stick tackle, Noah Avery overruns it, causes the obstruction. JP happy to give the free hit out.
Yeah, I think the flat stick tackling certainly runs in the Moore family, Sam. Sam Moore at the back, great demonstration of a good old classic forehand flat stick tackle. Great touch there from Noah Avery. I've been really impressed with the Southern strikers today, adding a lot to this game. Nice pass up the left-hand side there. Danger times here with that through ball. Oh. Again, Mid-Canterbury's direct style. It's dangerous, Sam, if they can pick up another one of those balls in the circle there. They're in goal-scoring territory.
10 minutes on the clock, Ben. I reckon the goalie's off soon. Put the striker up there, play direct.
Yeah, I agree, Sam. You knew between that 10 and 5 is when you're really looking to do it.
Jono Pooch, really crucial touch. Jono Pooch looking around the right, finding Noah Avery unmarked in the circle. Jacob Gray coming out. Great save, Jacob Gray. Jono Pooch with the follow-up.
Yeah, great goalkeeping again there from Jacob Gray. One-on-one contest, came out, meet the striker before he gets a open shot to the goal. I'll tell you what, we're just talking about taking the goalkeeper off, but they won't want to see things like that happening. It won't give you too much confidence to take your goalkeeper off when you're getting one-on-ones like we just did there.
Lovely through ball. Very well cut off there by the Southern defender. That was crucial intercept.
Taking 25 free hit here for Mid-Kenny right out on the sideline. Choose to throw it around the back and potentially transfer it. No, back through the channel, and they've found, again, they're searching for those Mid-Canterbury players, just leading in behind those Southern defenders, high up there, the baseline. Matterford to slow things down. No, hits it long. Chance to reset. Looks like he's running off for a quick rest himself. Couple subs for the Southern boys.
Southern looking to fall away a wee bit. 3/4 D. That's when they look to have their strikers in the line. Shifting across the field with the play. That's where that three-quarter press pays off, Ben.
Absolutely, great read at the back. You need your defenders to read that play and pick up the long ball. Another dangerous attacking play from Southern. Cam Moore driving, putting across the goal, and there it is. Noah Avery. Is that Noah's second? No. Noah's first with great positioning. Noah's been in good spots all day in that attacking circle, and picks up and gets a reward from a great drive from Cam Moore up that right-hand side. Going to be really interesting to see, Sam, what Mid-Canterbury do now. Down 4-1. A hard scoreline to come back from, but not impossible.
You're going to have to strike early, Ben. Yeah, they're in the circle. Shot it go in just as we're talking, Ben. They strike back. Oh, I'm feeling good about the final 7 minutes, Ben. What a way to start the day here at Napunawai.
Outstanding response from Mid-Canterbury. Great just pick up, and then second touch, put the ball in the goal. It did go through or close to Eli, but you're not going to do much with that as a goalkeeper. It was a great connection on that reverse hit shot. And was really set us up for an exciting last 7 minutes here. Like we said earlier, when there's one goal, there's often two, and that's just happened. We'll see if Mid-Canterbury can add another one again to really put the pressure on Southern.
Yes, Scott Marshall latching onto the through ball, spinning on the reverse one time, bang. Just as we thought the game was over, Ben, we were all back on.
Yep, we just said 4-1, hard to come back from, but not impossible, and that certainly puts them in good stead to do so here. Good use of the overhead. Oh, again, just finding space in behind here, Southern. Oh, there he is. At the back. Mr. Moore, the captain. Solid as always.
In Mid-Canterbury, pushing players forward. The transfer could be on. Get it out of congestion. Use the open part of the field. In wasteful play by Mid-Canterbury. They really don't want to be giving the ball away. Veterans for Southern will run the clock down. Time is the enemy for Mid-Canterbury at the moment.
Yeah, using a lot of overheads now, Southern, to get out of that press. Just get in at least over one layer. It's worked for them with a double turnover there. Logan driving up the left-hand side, and he's done really well to get the circle. Could we have another one here? Oh, great finish. This time from Logan Elkins. A little bit of individual skill there. Cut inside, beat a defender, and then in the end, chip the goalkeeper. Great finish from the young man. And there we go, Sam. I think that's, 3 goals in 3 or 4 minutes. What an exciting game we've got. And fourth quarter has been all go.
This is why we play the game, Ben. Two teams showing their skill. Goals for the young boys, goals for the old boys.
Some will call it a festival, Sam. Absolute festival. There's a massive bomb there.
Shane Matterford back on the field. He'll control the play at the back for Southern. Mid-Canterbury bring the ball up. Great to see them pushing strikers forward.
Looks like the overhead must have gone straight out. Out on the full. No, just straight out over the sideline. So Mid-Kennery going up the right-hand side here. Good bit of skill here. What a strong whistle. Good individual skill there from Mid-Kennery's number 28, Thomas White. I think they'll need a little bit more of that to get back in this game.
I can't pick this, Ben. Every time we say the game's done, Mid-Kennery claw their way back into the contest.
Well defended there from Southern to keep that baseline drive there to no result for Mid-Kennery, but they've still got the ball. Another team 25 free hit for them. Or another free hit in their team 25. Is that John O'Pooch on the circle edge? You don't see that very often on the defensive end. Must be a final. Normally he's higher up the field, somewhere around the edge of the attacking circle, not defensive circle. Great clearance. Here's the young gun. Matty Fairhill just holding play up. Oh, it's good control. Yeah.
This could be the nail in the coffin, Ben. Yellow card for Mid-Kennery's number 32, Sam Bennett. He'll be off for the rest of the game, Ben.
Yeah.
Mid-Kennery down a player.
Unfortunate, but I don't think he left the umpire with much other option there.
Yeah, counter attack. Matthew Fairhill crunched by a couple of defenders. Really cynical. James Paul, Mount Stevens leave with no real other option being to send him to the sideline.
Absolutely, it just makes Mid-Kennery's job harder here. 5-2, 3 to go, and Southern again looking dangerous on that left-hand side. Good build-up, no result in the end, but again, dangerous play. It'll be really interesting to see now, Sam, if they do take that keeper off. It'll be a hard thing to do, being a man down, a few goals down. You don't really want to see this game blow out too much more. And they're still creating chances, so looks like they might just leave them on and just keep having a crack with high strikers up front.
This is when we'll see the pace of Southern slow. No urgency to take the free hits. Looking to hold the ball. Frustrate the Mid-Kennery team. Again, John O'Pooch, Sam Moore, as we talked about in the first half, two veterans of the teams. John O'Pooch not happy with the play on.
Flat stick, flat foot, one of the two. Doesn't matter. He's got it anyway. But Southern have got the ball back. Oh, here we go. Danger times. I'm not sure if that guy was 5, but they've let him play anyway. Oh, now Southern have got possession of the ball. Shane Matterford giving the umpire the thumbs up there. Good to see that banter between player and umpire throughout the game.
Yeah, great to see the light-hearted nature to finish the game off. The game in its totality being played in great spirits. Southern looking to put the final icing on the cake. Great tackle by the Mid-Kennery defender. They just can't quite work it out of their end. Dawson Payne looking for the pass. John O'Pooch. The spin, finds the player on the far post. And the icing on the cake. Is that a hat-trick? Zach Kershaw. For me, being 3 games in a final, that is something special.
3 goals, Sam, 2 right, mate. I think if you're searching for a man of the match, there's been a lot of good players out there today, but you can't beat a hat-trick in a final.
I think this could be the first hat-trick in a final since 1997, I believe, Ben. Back when Southern were called Selwyn, that a man called Ben Dowers got a hat-trick, I believe. Great to see Southern really getting back on that hat-trick train. And I think it's really exciting to see club stalwart Martin Peary going to be involved in the prize game for Southern. And hey, with 46 seconds left, I'm fair to say the Southern boys in the dugout will be feeling good. Again, looking to push forward again.
Yeah, I'm not sure on your history check there, Sam, but I'm not sure if Ben Dowds would have quite been playing at this level at 1997, but nonetheless, he is a good Selwyn Southern man. But yeah, like you said, good to see this Southern team here finish this game off, and like you said as well, Marty Peary, a bit of a club legend, also a Kennery Hockey board member, out there is going to come out shortly and present the trophy. I'll give it to Mid-Kennery though, mate. It's been really good to see them fight back. We thought at one point it was all over, and then they just lit the game up again, and they really made Southern work for it. And, 6-2 looks like a good one-sided result, but at the end of the day, both teams played really well.
Yeah, full credit to Mid-Kennery, Ben. Coming into the season, they were worried actually that they're going to be in the wrong place. Worried about some bad results coming their way, but hey, they came into the season well, started off with a win. pushed their way through into the finals, and hey, just came up against a very strong, experienced Southern team. Plenty of finals under the belt for Southern, and hey, they got across the line today.
Absolutely, mate. Well done to both teams today, and everyone at home. Hopefully you enjoyed that. Make sure you check back in for the 12 o'clock game. Herwood and Carlton Reckless in the Division 1 Women's Final.